Well, hello there. This is Kevin, a student at QUB, Queen's University Belfast, doing MSc in Educational Leadership. I particularly came up with this idea because me and my teammates, we discussed a lot on SDG goals. We also directed a lot of attention towards foster care. That's when we came up with this idea. It's called a SIBS, which means Support, Inspiration, Belonging System. I just want to start this presentation with one saying. I don't want young people to be just numbers in a book. Why? Because almost 10,000 young people aged out of UK care every year overnight they are just cut off with no social care, no support, no nothing. Just imagine yourself, 18-year-old kid, brutal reality hits, homelessness within 2 years, and you're just caught up walking in random streets, hunger fills you up, and you end up doing random stuff, which might be bad things as well, like leaning on to sexual urges, leaning on to chemical urges like drugs and those kind of stuff. This tweaked homelessness to about 54%. When comparing the stats to 2020, homelessness has risen in 2025, and almost 46% of mental health needs have increased, and 65% get zero help. And this is very stagnant, which has increased the unemployment rate to almost four times. That's sad, actually. And almost 40% NEET versus 30% national. The real pain is that everyone sees this, but it is all hidden under the blankets of political power. No one gets to prove this. The only way we can fix this is through communal building and science. So that's when we came up with this particular idea, which is SIBS, as to create like a support system, a belonging and inspiration system for all these little teenagers. Half of our team are care experienced. We lived this, we felt this. And one of our friends, she lived in a foster care as well, and she is a part of our team. Our edge is that two care experienced founders, two QUB MSc educational leadership people, and this particular idea is also validated by VoIPIC, and there are a lot of care experienced youth who we are connected with. We The amazing part is that we got shortlisted in the Inspire Ideathon 2026, and only 12 teams were shortlisted in that. And out of those 12, only four teams from QUB got selected. We were one among that four. We particularly concentrated on two SDG goals. One is SDG goal number 4 and goal number 10. So we are not outsiders theorizing or just making random experiments. We are insiders building for insiders, is what I would say. A unique value, it aligns with three forces. One is the crisis, almost 62% higher death risk because of this one particular thing. The problem is it has increased the crime rates to four times, and the parliament is still watching. The only thing that we can do is through peer mentoring, which may reduce the chances of about 40 to 80% better because it has people with lived experiences who can convert real time data. And it is also scalable now because tech wasn't like this 10 years ago. Now, with tech and with community, I believe that this experiment is scalable and this experiment will actually yield better success rate. One thing that we ought to believe is that almost 2,500 people they age out of foster care and they are unsupported. So it's like a now or never. The market potential is that 50%, 50K pounds, which is like 50,000 pounds, Belfast MVP, and to train 20 plus care experience mentors. This would actually work like a system wherein it matches mentors and it'll give 12 month of 1 is to 1 plus group support. It proves that 25% less homelessness risk will happen and also £3 ROI per £1 who we want. An impact versus VCS CR philanthropist contact. Okay, so the only thing is it'll definitely increase the stats and it's gonna be definitely a hit, is what I'm gonna say. So let's concentrate more on trauma informed leadership. And this is our team: Madison, Kevin, which is me, Abdullah, and Daisy. These are our teammates.